How you doing, YouTubes? Yeah, Matt and Joe back with some more beer reviews. Goodness, depending on how you look at it. Some people probably hate us, but
Probably.
I fucking love us. Anyway, yeah, we're doing another. We're doing a Duclaw beer here. Duclaw, what we got going on here, Joe?
This is their Mesquite smoked brown ale from the Exile series.
Yeah, I've done a couple of their Exile beers review wise. I did. There was a coffee one. There was a mango. I want to say saison. I could be wrong, but it's been a while since I've done one, so I'm super excited to give it a whirl. Because I can get down with some Duclaw, I definitely can. I used to hate them because their styling is very dude bro-ish, but they've kind of I've warmed to them a bit, I guess you'd say.
If only they had artisanal.
Artisanal, then it would just win. As far as what it says on the bottle here, uh, X11 Mesquite Smoked Brown Ale, 6% alcohol by volume. The 11th entry in this Exile series is a medium-bodied brown ale with a slick mouthfeel, brewed with a mesquite smoked malt, custom crafted locally to add deep notes of sweet smoke to its mix of chocolate, caramel, and toasted malt flavors, and a sophisticated smoky character to its smooth, dry finish. Drink up, smoking. That's pretty much it.
It turned into an old timey gangster at the
I
end
was
of
kind
that.
of a mix between old timey gangster and fucking the mask guy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Anyway, there's no date on here. Just said it's a little bit old. Um,
Yeah, I forget. Honestly, I forget when I picked it up. Which is fairly par for the course for a lot of my beers.
Yeah, so might have a little bit of age on it, but it's a brown ale. 6%, not typically what you'd expect to be something that you would age. But again, who gives a fuck? The Brewers, actually, that's who gives a fuck. But we're gonna review it anyway, and you guys are gonna watch. Well, I'm not sure if you're gonna watch, but if you're tuning in, you're gonna watch.
Somebody's gonna watch.
Words.
I feel like the bottle when it was placed like there for the last review. When I moved my glass, it was just gonna fucking tip over.
Meh, meh. So yeah, nice kind of creamy, fluffy head to it. It's kind of got this kind of like malted malt ball center kind of coloration to it. Like it's like
Yeah, it
not
does.
brown. It's not. It's like
Yeah,
a watered down chocolate milk kind of thing going on in a good way. Super clear. You're talking about a brown ale. You're talking about smoke. In your brain, you think of something a bit, I guess you would say, more dense, but it's pretty clear. It's dark, but clear.
like the edges of the glass where both of the lights are hitting, it's like a really nice red, and then the middle where the light isn't is kind of a deeper brown.
Yeah. So I mean, she looks like a red ale, not a brown ale, but
Yeah,
again,
well, like you hold it
splitting
straight
hair.
up to the light, it does.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Let's get a nose on her. Cheers.
Ooh, that smells pretty good.
Yeah, it smells good. It smells. It smells. It doesn't smell overtly smoky to me. What it smells like is like a Nutella kind of like nut mixed with chocolate kind of vibe.
Okay. So I get kind of like
I mean, the smoke's there, but it's
the
not.
smoke is there, and it's like a kind of meaty smoke. But I can definitely see where you're getting that like Nutella
It's a
chocolate
really
kind of
nice
vibe.
kind of like now it's not even chocolate. It's more like a frangelica chocolate liqueur kind of thing going on. It smells like a chocolate, yeah, like a chocolate liqueur. Um, it really smells really good. Very candy-like.
Mm-hmm.
Um, very sweet, but it doesn't smell like it's gonna drink overtly sweet. And like you said, there's for me a subtle tinge of that kind of smokiness going on. Um, and I won't say it averse to smoked beers, but they're not my favorite style. So I'm kind of excited. What about you?
I'm pretty excited for it. I'm kind of in the same boat as you. But I'm kind of coming on to smoked beers
Yeah.
a little bit more. Um, so I like how this smells, and I hope it's gonna pay off.
Cheers.
So, I like that. A little
Yeah.
watery.
Yeah, a little watery. It's okay. It could be a time thing. Um,
Could be.
could be. Don't see a date on here. It's not that. It's fun. It's a nice beer. It's a fun
Yeah.
beer. It's sweet, but it's sweet in a way that's not even close to being overly sweet. Like it's kind of weird. Um,
Like the smokiness is there, but it like wants to get to that like kind of ashy smoke, and then it drops for me.
Yeah, it's mostly like a sweet kind of caramelly kind of chocolate liqueur kind of thing going on. That smoke is kind of on the periphery. It's not like in your face. It's just floating around the edges. I mean, fucking on the nose with smoke, but um, it's never attacks. It reminds me of something. That's why it's kind of. You know what it reminds me of? Like those a mom candy bar, like a score bar.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like that kind
Yeah.
of adult candy bar where it's got more, not just sweetness. It's got
Yeah.
like kind of like
Like a savoriness.
savoriness to it on top of it. And that's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it.
Okay.
It's cool. I like it. Would love to have tried it fresh to see what was there at
Yeah.
the beginning.
I would. That would be pretty neat.
I'll look it up right now just kind of see when it came out. I'm just really, really curious. But yeah, it's a fun beer. It's again, like I said, used to kind of make fun of Duclaw all the time, just because of their bottling and stuff like that. But I've warmed up to them quite a bit. A lot of their small beers are really done really well. A lot of their bigger beers are done really well too. So it's like they just they're just a fun brewery. You know what I mean? The beer it says came out late January, early February. So it's
Okay.
not super old,
No.
but
It's got a
it's
couple.
yeah. But if you give it a 6 month shelf life, we're still right on the cusp of that,
Yeah.
and it's just a fun beer. The only thing, like you said right off the bat, is the biggest thing you would knock against it right now would be its mouthfeel.
Yeah.
When you're talking about a mesquite smoked brown ale, you kind of want a little bit of body, and it just kind of falls short on that.
It fell short, but I like to me that's kind of like I'm nitpicking at that point.
Yeah,
Um, I like the rest of the flavors and how like the smokiness doesn't overpower much of anything else, and it's there just as much as it needs to be there,
yeah,
which is something really to say about their process. Smoked malt, a little goes a long way.
yeah.
So if you like in the lavender discussion that we had in the previous beer, if you overpower it with smoke, it's gonna be fucking horrible.
Yes, and this is not. So yeah, let's talk about it. It's one of the better smoked beers I've had of late. Sure. I mean, I wouldn't really put it in the smoked beer category. I would put it in a brown ale category with subtle smoke, kind of whatever. But it's a good beer. It's definitely something that's tasty, and I'm glad I tried it.
Yeah, I'm glad I grabbed it off the shelf. Honestly, I don't know if I didn't grab it tonight. I don't know when the fuck I'd be drinking it. Yeah.
Um, Value and availability. You remember what you paid for it?
Uh, I don't honestly.
Yeah, I mean, shot in the dark here. It's a Duclaw 500 milliliter bottle. I'm assuming it's probably anywhere between $6 to $9. That would be my guess if that's the case. Not too shabby. Availability. If you're in the kind of northeastern corridor, equal sides of the Mason-Dixon line, chances are you're gonna see this beer. If we're seeing it up here. Chances are you're seeing it in most Duclaw distribution outlets.
Yeah, they
Um,
have a. They actually have a few locations in Maryland.
yeah,
Um, I didn't realize like I think probably only one brewing facility, but like a couple
brew clubs and
of
stuff
like
like that.
bars and stuff.
Yeah. So other than that, if you like what way like this, if you like score bars, if you like oh, I said mom candy bars, if you like if you like sweet beers that aren't overly sweet, that are kind of like flirt the line, it kind of is like giving you that sweetness, that kind of desserty vibe, but without a ton of sweetness. Like it's not an overtly sweet beer.
No,
It just kind of tricks you that you think it's sweet.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think if you're on the fence about wanting to get into smoked beer, definitely try this one
good
if you
point.
can.
Yeah.
And just kind of this is like a good testing the waters kind of beer.
Yeah, like I like to say, Fisher Price, my first smoked beer. It's
Mm.
definitely not gonna turn you off if those are flavors that you don't like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. Little Duclaw X11 Mesquite smoked brown ale. Yeah, if you're into those kind of flavors that we talked about, it's definitely worth giving a whirl. Even at this time, its age, it's a fun little beer. I mean, I wouldn't spend a lot of money on it, but again, hey, if you like those flavors, give it a whirl. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. If you did or you didn't or somewhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Tapped Massive Beers. You can find me in all those places, plus other places. Just put in Google and shit. How about you?
You can find me on apbeerreviews.squarespace.com. Also Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at apbeerreviews.
And you can find both of us on the radio, FM radio, locally 103.1 on Beer Geeks Radio on Sundays at noon. If you don't live locally, go to WILK newsradio.com. Check us out there, or iTunes, Stitcher for podcast replays and all that fun stuff. We have a beer writer this Sunday, John Hall from All About Beer Magazine, and Steal This Beer podcast. Should be fun. So tune in for that shit if you like such things. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully enjoying a fun beer like this one, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.